Previously on Power Rangers the audio drama.
People of the Earth, hear me. The Power Rangers are a group of American teenagers attending schooling at Angel Grove, California.
Come on, we need to get you to safety.
I remember everything. You died, you came back, we were all put in prison, and then I made you make me forget it all.
No!
Dad!
Remember, you're...
I told you I'd get you for betraying me someday, and now your time has come.
Kat, are you okay?
Oh God, Tommy, my dad, my mom, my brother, they...
You dare defy me again, Power Broker!
It had to be done. You were out of control. How unfortunate. I will take my leave.
Kimberly! Wait, no!
Shut up, I'm doing it. You can't talk me out of it, Tommy.
We need her alive, Kim. She's part of the deal.
What deal?
Mine.
He wants to cut a deal. Help us defeat Zedd.
And any help I provide is contingent on my daughter remaining alive.
No more magic. Once Zedd's gone, I'm done being a ranger.
But their old powers still course through my veins, and I will use it to destroy them once and for all. This is the end!
Ninjori, please.
No, Tommy. As long as Vilius is here, I won't be.
We needed his help. He's the only one who knows how to stop Zedd.
Do you know how many civilizations have failed because they took his help? You are fools to trust him.
At least we're doing something. What are you going to do? Go back to hiding on your desert planet?
No. I'm going to rebuild my temple. If you should fall to Zedd today, I need to be ready with a backup plan. I've already helped you out as much as I can here. I've created a new armored form for your powers, and I've also made it so that the 5 original power weapons can combine. I hope that's enough to help you combat Zedd today.
But what about my legs?
I am sorry, Adam, but as I told you, I have done my best. I hope you learn to adjust to your new life.
To hell with you, Ninjori!
I should... don't.
No, someone has to say it! You hid out on your miserable planet for hundreds of years. You only come to help after we beg you. You barely try to fix Adam. Now, you're ditching us because you're afraid we'll lose? So much for the great Ninjori. Turns out you're just a pathetic old man.
You've made your choice to fight, and I have made mine. Good luck, Rangers. And as Zordon says, may the power protect you.
And with that, Ninjori is gone, vanishing before their eyes in light.
Now what?
Nothing we can do. We finish Zedd. Once and for all.
How's Kim doing?
She's coming. She and Billy are seeing their parents off.
In the teleporter room.
Go on, Lily. I'll see you all soon.
William,
I know. I'll be home as soon as it's over. Then we can talk. About all of this.
Okay. Come on, Lily.
Thank you for getting them to safety, Mr. Mitchell. We can't take the chance of him being here, especially if Zedd were to find this place.
I'm happy to help. My team will return them safely home with protection once this is all over. I only ask one thing in return.
Name it.
End him. For good this time.
We'll do our best, sir.
Good. You Rangers are our first line of defense. If you fail, it becomes my turn, and I have nothing to turn with.
Across the room, Kimberly finishes a long hug with her mother.
I have to help, Mom, or else Dad would have died for nothing. I promise I'll come home, though. I already told Tommy that once Zedd is gone, I'm done being a ranger. It's just this one last fight.
All right. Everyone who's coming with me, get up onto the pad.
Billy and Kimberly stand tearfully as their families depart. They both hope that they will see them again. In the living quarters.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you holding up?
Just drowning in my own tears.
Yeah, I can see that.
What are you doing here? I thought you guys were planning for the battle today.
Yeah, we're going to be meeting up in a little bit. I just wanted to check in on you first. I'm sorry, Kat.
It's not your fault, Aisha.
It's not just about your family yesterday. I'm sorry about everything. I was so mean to you before, but you didn't deserve any of it.
Don't I? I had the chance to kill Bandora, and I didn't take it. I said it was because I didn't want any more deaths on my conscience, but every person she has killed afterwards is on me, including my parents and my little brother.
You don't get to shoulder that blame on your own. We all had plenty of opportunities to end her. She's escaped at the last second so many times it's practically becoming a meme at this point.
What's going to happen to her now? I know Tommy made a deal with this Master Villius. Are you really going to let her go?
It's not up to me. Tommy's the leader. He has to make that choice and be the one to live with it. Any idea where you're going to go once all this is over?
My house is a crime scene right now. Mitchell is going to let me stay at Sector Omega for the time being. After that, I don't know.
You're always welcome to stay with my family in Stone Canyon, or you can dorm with me at AGU next semester.
You'd be okay with that?
We've been in this together since we were Thunder Rangers. There's nobody else I would rather have as my roommate. Besides, you never finished telling me about your crush on Tommy.
Shut up.
Oh, that's Alpha. I have to get going. Are you going to be okay?
I'll try to be. Thanks for coming.
Anytime. And I promise, whether it's by us or not, one of these days Rita is going to pay for what she did.
The time has come, Rangers. Are you all ready?
As much as we can be, Zordon. Ninjori told us he made some upgrades to our powers.
Indeed. He calls it metallic armor. It allows for greater defense.
Metallic? What, are we just gonna be like shiny?
The upgraded suits are more metallic in appearance, but they are far bulkier and use up more of your energy. As such, they cannot be sustained for long periods of time. However, they will hopefully give you the strength necessary to defeat Lord Zedd.
Villius has given us all the info we need on Zedd's defenses, including how to bring down that shield dome around the city.
You'll need the Zords to break through. Ninjori helped adjust them so that both Megazords can work with only 3 individuals piloting them.
Hopefully there'll be enough.
Rangers.
Zordon.
May the power protect you. Please, all of you come home. These past few days have seen enough death.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. One last time, guys. Ready?
Each of the Rangers nod as they get in a line and bring out their morphers.
It's morphin' time! Tiger Falcon Ranger Power!
Mastodon Frog Ranger Power.
Pterodactyl Crane Ranger Power.
Triceratops Wolf Ranger Power.
Saber-tooth Tiger Bear Ranger Power.
Tyrannosaurus Ape Ranger Power.
We need Ninja Zord power, now!
Frog Ninja Zord. Power up.
Green Ninja Zord, power up.
Wolf Ninja Zord. Power up.
Bear Ninja Zord, power up.
Ape Ninja Zord, power up.
Falcon Ninja Zord, power up! We need Shogun Zord power, now!
Black Shogun Zord. Power up.
Blue Shogun Zord. Power up.
Yellow Shogun Zord, power up.
Red Shogun Zord, power up.
White Shogun Zord, power up!
Inside the Shogun Megazord cockpit, the three Rangers from Stone Canyon take their places.
Okay, Shogun Megazord is online.
We're coming up on the Sydney defense perimeter.
Looks like the UN forces have made a few holes in their defenses.
Time for us to punch through them. Tommy, you guys there?
And inside the Ninja Megazord cockpit,
We're here, Rocky. Ninja Mega Falcon Sword is ready to go. Let's end this. Billy, give me all power to the fists. Let's see if we can't punch through that shield dome.
On it.
the jets of the Falcon ignite as the Ninja Megazord takes to the sky. Below, the Shogun Megazord charges in, summoning its fire sword. On the ground, the combined human militaries look up in a mixture of shock and relief as they see the massive humanoid machines. They don't know how to react at first, but one cheer leads to another, and soon...
Power Rangers! Yeah! It's the Power Rangers. They're going for the dome.
Be ready to charge the moment it comes down. No bird monster left standing.
Yeah, go! Go, Power Rangers!
The Ninja Megazord comes down, fist first, slamming down into the energy dome. It fades and shimmers. The Shogun Megazord then charges on and swings its sword down. The shield goes down.
The shield's down!
Advance! But watch out for the army.
Right! Charge!
Let's go!
The Tengas look up in surprise as the mass of humans in various military uniforms charge and fire at them. And above, the Shogun Megazord steps over them into the city, swinging down its massive sword into a group of Tengas and Golden Zedd warriors to send them flying. Above, the Ninja Megazord flies into the inner city, towards the heart of the defenses, blasting everything on its way towards the Opera House. Inside it, Zedd watches all of this on his screens.
It appears they knew exactly where to hit the shields to bring it down. Between the Zords and the humans, we are being pushed back on all fronts, my lord.
Do we have any clay left to create golems?
Not much.
Use what we have and send them to reinforce the hybrids. I will prepare to meet them here. What about Goldar?
I've used every chip of cybernetics at my disposal. He's able to fight, but I don't know for how long.
He'll fight for however long he can. Have him join me outside. He will be my last line of defense.
As you wish, sire.
As Finster heads towards his lab, he passes the Zedd commander who piloted the Emperor's Wrath. He frowns as the short white being passes him.
Excuse me.
The commander looks back from Finster and to Zedd, who pays him no mind, and then towards the teleporter chamber.
It's now or never. This is for you, Father, and for all of Triforia. Today we will have our vengeance. The people of Earth will not suffer like ours did.
Back in the command center, Rita sits alone in her cell, waiting, as she is paid a visit.
Father?
I have deactivated Zordon surveillance of this room for just a few minutes.
Finally! Take down the force field and we can...
This is not an escape, my daughter. We must cooperate with the Rangers, for now at least. I came because I need you to charge something for me.
How? My staff was destroyed. My ring, too.
You still have enough latent magic within you. I need you to use all of it to restore this.
Vilius opens his cloak to reveal a spherical object.
The orb. I thought it was destroyed by Zedd.
This is a different orb. The orb of time. And it is our way to fix everything.
Time travel? It's not possible. At least, not with that. Mother tried for years to make that orb work, and even with all of her attempts, she was only able to go back in time a few seconds. She said it requires an energy source that doesn't exist.
Ah, but it does. I have figured it out. It is what Zordon calls the morphing grid. It exists outside space and time. Your magic combined with the grid's energy will allow us to transcend space-time.
The Rangers are never going to let you use that grid.
Oh, they will. You forget my reputation as the broker. Zedd likes brute force, and you take to the shadows. But I have always preferred the art of negotiation. The only way to gain true power is to have the enemy give it to you willingly.
I don't think that's going to work here. But it's not as if I have many options left. What do you need from me?
First, I want you to charge this orb. Then I want you to tell me everything that has happened on this planet from the day you arrived.
Lord Zedd emerges from his base at the Sydney Opera House. He looks up as the two giant robots approach. Then he turns as he hears metal footsteps behind him.
Is that you, Goldar?
It is, my lord.
Zedd looks upon the mechanized Goldar, his missing flesh and limbs replaced by cybernetics. An eye, an arm, and both wings, all now robotic. One could even call him Mecha Goldar. He is flanked by a dozen putties and tangas.
You have looked better. No matter, survive this, and I will make sure you get better. More permanent cybernetic parts.
Thank you, my lord. If I may, though, without Bandora, you can no longer grow. How do you intend to deal with their Zords?
With all the power I have left, Goldar, it will leave me spent, but I will have just enough left to destroy them, which is why I am in need of you, old friend.
I see.
Goldar cannot see it, but beneath his mask, Zedd smiles, then turns back to the Zords as they walk dangerously close. Zedd's body is surrounded in electric light, coming from his staff. His body charged as he then aims his staff and fires at the Shogun Megazord.
Main power is failing.
The Megazord is covered in electricity, then slumps over, its eyes going dark.
We've lost all power! We're dead in the water!
Damn it! Alright, Alpha, get us down there now!
Zedd then fires again, hitting the Ninja Megazord. It goes dead, as it is drained of all its power.
General! Call in our remaining fighters. Have them destroy those things!
At once.
It won't take them long to...
Zedd! No escape this time, Zedd! Hiya!
Without your giant machines, you are nothing. Goldar, with me!
I am here, my lord.
I am weakened from my attacks. Help me end these fools.
Okay, ready, guys?
Ready! Metallic armor, power up!
Zedd and Goldar wince as the Rangers are surrounded in light. In front of them, the Power Ranger suits are transformed into more heavily armored, bulkier versions, each now made of a metallic reflective chrome. The Rangers drop into fighting poses.
Yeah! Attack!
The Rangers charge, taking down the putties and tangas with ease, their new suits allowing their punches and kicks alone to crumble the golems to rubble and end the hybrid bird creatures' unnatural lives. Aisha kicks one out of the sky to send it flying. She then looks to Adam.
Whoa! These new suits are awesome!
Yeah. Hey, look out!
Huh?
Aisha turns as Mecha Goldar brings out a cannon from his right arm. He fires at the yellow and black Rangers.
Whoa!
Aisha rolls out of the way. Adam tries to do the same, but takes a couple shots to the chest. He reels from them, but the new metallic armor absorbs the shots.
Oh yes, Power Axe!
Adam summons his weapon and then charges, swinging for Goldar. Goldar moves just in time, bringing out a blade from his left arm and using it to block the axe.
What happened to you? You Swiss Army Goldar now?
You all happened to me, and I will use this new body to make you pay!
Yeah, well, honestly, we thought we killed you. Zach was right, you really do have 9 lives.
Shut up!
Rocky now joins the Black Ranger in his fight. He brings down his power sword for Goldar. Goldar blocks it, but the Red Ranger then kicks him hard in the chest. This sends Goldar stumbling back.
Yeah? Vilius told us what Zedd did to Rito. And look at you. You sure you're on the right side, big guy?
I live to serve.
As Goldar battles them both, Tommy takes down the last Tenga and advances on Zedd himself. Zedd, who was kneeled over recovering, now straightens up and braces himself to return to the fight.
What's the matter, Zedd? I thought you were all powerful now. Taking out our Zords to take it out of you? Huh? Yeah!
Tommy swings down Saba, but Zedd brings up his staff at the last moment to block it.
I have enough left to kill you, once and for all, Tommy.
Yeah? You did it once! Maybe you should just give up!
I will never give in to the likes of you!
Zedd gets blasted by a pink arrow. It comes from Kimberly, who leaps into the air to send a second arrow flying at it. Kimberly lands next to Tommy. Her new pink metallic armor gleams in the bright sunlight.
One chance, Zedd. Surrender now.
She aims her bow.
Never!
Zedd raises and charges his staff, blasting both the white and pink Rangers. The two are sent flying from the explosion. The force of the blast causes their metallic armor to vanish, and their suits become normal. Tommy struggles to stand and reaches out for Kimberly.
Kim.
Zedd walks over to the fallen Kim. He brings out his staff and pierces it through the Pink Ranger's back.
Farewell.
And through her.
No!
Across the battlefield, Billy takes down 2 putties and sees this for himself.
Kimberly, no!
Zedd then pulls his staff back, blood pooling from the Pink Ranger's suit as she drops lifeless to the ground.
No, please no!
1 down, 5 to go.
I'll kill you, you son of a bitch!
Tommy stands and charges for Zedd.
Tommy, no, wait!
But it's too late. Zedd blasts the White Ranger. Billy watches this from 30 feet away. Watches as Tommy's powers fail. His suit vanishes, and Tommy is nothing more than a lifeless corpse on the concrete ground.
No!
Meanwhile, Rocky and Adam continue to double-team attack Goldar. Rocky slashes his power sword across his robotic form. Goldar falls with a loud cry. The cybernetics on his gold suit go dark as he falls, defeated. Adam and Rocky clasp hands.
Yes!
Guys!
Huh? What?
Tommy's dead. Kimberly too!
What? No!
Zedd killed him. We have to stop him. Take him as a team. Everyone with me!
Ah!
Dentori said we can combine the weapons now to make a powerful final attack. Adam, go get Kim's bow. The rest of you with me.
On it.
Right.
Yeah!
Now!
The blue, red, and yellow Rangers engage Zedd, avoiding several blasts, and then begin dueling him 3-on-1. Meanwhile, Adam runs over to the fallen Kimberly's body. Kim is still clinging on to life. It is why her power suit hasn't faded away yet.
Guys, I got it.
All right, take him down so we have time to combine the weapons.
No problem.
Yeah!
Aisha uses her daggers to block a swing of Zedd's sword. This distracts Zedd enough that Rocky can drive his sword into Zedd, enough to crack his chest armor.
Okay, now!
The Rangers then all run or leap back to regroup with Adam. They all rush to raise their weapons as Zedd struggles to stand.
Let's do it!
Right!
Okay, getting the knowledge of how to do this now. Let's go! Power axe!
Adam throws his axe into the air. It stops and hovers there.
And power bow!
Power lance!
Power daggers!
Power sword!
Rocky leaps up into the air, finishing the combined weapon with his sword. He brings the new device down to the others. They all grab hold and get ready as Zedd charges for them.
Fire!
The new combined power blaster fires. A massive streak of energy flies across the courtyard and into Lord Zedd. Zedd is blasted full force, flying into the air with the force of the blast and then falling back to Earth, a charred husk, dead. His staff landing, smoking, spinning, and then falls to the earth in several pieces.
Yes! We got him!
Yeah.
Billy looks over at his fallen friends.
But at what cost?
At the command center, Billy is in a room, looking at Tommy and Kimberly's dead bodies laid on a table. Billy holds up their 2 power coins, which still have the bloodstains of battle. Billy can't suppress the tears. Later, Billy joins the other Rangers in the main room of the command center. Everyone is too broken from the day's events to speak. Finally, Zordon breaks the silence.
The Zords have been recovered. The fighters were too late to destroy them.
Yeah, so are we.
I can't believe it. What are we going to tell Kimberly's mom? Or David? They've both lost so much already. This will destroy them.
I am deeply sorry for your loss, Rangers.
Huh?
What the hell do you want?
I only came to offer my sincerest condolences.
Well, until your condolences can bring our friends back to life, you can shove them right up your ass, you hear me?
I understand the anger all of you must be feeling, but consider the sacrifice your friends made today. If it was not for them, this planet would still be under the threat of Zedd.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You were the one who brought Zedd here.
Both myself and my daughter were just as much a victim of the Zeddorian Empire as your planet was. Thanks to you, we can start rebuilding our lives anew. I trust you will still release her.
We'll keep our word. It's what Tommy would have done. But both you and Rita are to leave this planet and never return. Is that understood?
Perfectly. Once again, I am sorry for your losses, Rangers. I wish there was something I could do. Perhaps I could try the... No. It's too risky. Forget it.
No, what is it?
Well, when I married into the house of Pandora, I inherited many trinkets belonging to Rita's mother. Like my daughter, she also had a penchant for experimenting with supernatural artifacts. One such artifact was called the Orb of Time.
The Orb of Time?
Yes. It is supposed to allow its user to mentally travel back in time and wake up in their younger body.
And you have this orb with you?
It should be with my things. Let me check my quarters to see if I brought it with me.
Wait, are we really considering this? How do we know we can even trust this guy?
I don't see the harm in listening to him. Let him explain how it works, and then we can decide if we want to try it or not.
No, we're not trying anything. Aisha, come on, back me up.
I don't think Adam's wrong. We should hear Vilius out. What do you think, Zordon?
I have never encountered Vilius while I was on Eltar, so I cannot speak on if he is trustworthy or not. But I have heard legends about this Orb of Time. Supposedly, it needs a great power source in order to work.
Yes, Zordon. And if my predictions are right, you have the power source right in your command center. It is what you call the morphing grid.
Vilius smiles as he takes out his Orb of Time and shows it to the Rangers.
If I'm correct, we could use the energy from your power coins to operate this. All we need is one coin, and we can travel back in time to yesterday.
What's the catch?
What do you mean?
She's asking why you're offering to help us.
You forget that I lost my son to Zedd yesterday. If working with you means that I get to have him back, I am willing to do whatever it takes.
You said that one coin allows us to go back in time to yesterday. Well, what about more than one?
This type of magic is theoretical, but I imagine that the more coins we use, the further back we can go.
So, we can go back 3 months?
Again, I do not know, but I suspect each coin multiplies the orb's powers. We can go as far as the orb would allow.
We appreciate you trying to help, but we're going to need some time to talk about it.
I would not want any of you to do what you do not feel comfortable with. My daughter and I will leave tomorrow morning. Let us know by then what you decide. Good night, Rangers. And once again, my condolences.
What's there to talk about, Aisha? I don't understand why we can't try it. Don't you care about bringing Tommy and Kim back? Don't you care about me having my legs back?
Adam, even if we agree to it, we're just talking about going back in time to this morning. Maybe yesterday so we can save Rito. You want to go back months to before you got paralyzed?
Why not? Ninjori can't do anything for me. I'm tired of having to live like this.
Adam, we don't even know if we can trust him.
He hasn't lied to us so far. He was right about his intel on Zedd. So, who do we have more faith in? Ninjori, who ditched us, or Vilius, who helped us?
The orb likely derives from dark magic, Adam. That often has side effects that are not worth the cost.
Screw you, Zordon. Any excuse just to make sure I'm stuck in this wheelchair forever, right? I'm out of here.
I'll talk to him.
Billy, you haven't said anything. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about when Alex Drake came to visit. He said, time travel is hard on the body. Only the strongest can survive the journey.
But according to Vilius, this would just be our brains traveling back.
The brain controls the body. That's what worries me. I don't know, Aisha. Part of me really wants to go back. Zach, Jason, and Trini are gone. Tommy and Kimberly are dead. I'm the only one left from the original group.
You're the longest serving ranger now. That pretty much puts you in charge.
Charge of what? I'm not a leader like Jason or Tommy. I'm scared. What if we go back in time and we mess things up even more?
Hard to imagine there's anything worse than what's already happened.
So you want to go back?
I don't know. I guess I'm thinking too. Tommy, Kimberly, Kat's parents, the people in Sydney. There's a lot of lives we can save. I just don't know if we can trust Vilius.
I know. And if the side effects of time travel are bad, who knows what is going to happen to us?
Rangers, I know you must feel overwhelmed with this decision. While I would advise against using the orb, I can understand the losses and hardships you have faced in your time as Rangers. Whatever path you choose, I will accept your decision.
I don't understand, Adam. You said so many times you're okay with being in this wheelchair, and now suddenly you have a problem with it?
What am I supposed to say, Rocky? Am I supposed to spend the rest of my life feeling sorry for myself? Or listen to you feel sorry for me? I accepted it when I thought there was no other choice. But Vilius is giving us one. I don't understand why you're hesitant to take it.
Newsflash, he's the father of Rita. He worked with Zedd. The two people have made our lives a living hell the past couple years. He'll double-cross us by warning Rita of all our moves.
But we'll also know hers, so we can be better prepared this time.
Adam, I feel for you, man. I really do. I'm your oldest friend, and it breaks me to see you in this wheelchair. But it's not worth the risk, and I know Billy and Aisha agree with me.
Of course they would. It's funny how the three Rangers who didn't lose any family or legs want to keep things as they are.
How did the conversation with Adam go?
How do you think? He doesn't want to listen to me. It's stupid to make this deal with Vilius.
Maybe he isn't as bad as we think.
You too? Why do I feel like I'm the only sane person on this team? What makes you think we can trust him, Aisha? Trust any of them?
We trusted Scorpina, and she didn't betray us. And Vilius has told us the truth about everything so far.
Scorpina had a bomb collar strapped to her neck, and we had Rita as collateral, so Vilius had to keep his word then. He doesn't now.
But Rock, I've been thinking, look at how lucky you and I have been throughout this whole thing. We didn't die in battle like Tommy and Kimberly. We didn't lose our parents like Kat did. Jason lost his entire city. Adam is paralyzed. We escaped with just a few scratches.
That is why we need to be the ones who think rationally about this.
When have we ever thought rationally? We didn't hesitate to go to Rutabaga to get new coins. The other team went to Phaedos to bring Tommy back from the dead. Both those things came with risk, and yet we still took them. So I know working with Bilius is risky, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't do it.
I don't know, Aisha.
Rocky, you know I come from a military family. My parents always taught me about sacrifice. All I have ever wanted was to make a difference in the world like they tried to do. This is our chance to do that. Isn't there anything from the past 2 years you would want to change?
Rocky takes Aisha's hand.
Only one thing.
I want this too, but I just can't think about it right now.
It's been a long day, Aisha. None of us are really in a position of thinking clearly. I'm going to bed. We can all try to figure this out in the morning.
Night falls on the command center. All the Rangers fall asleep, or they try to. In his bed, Billy tosses and turns, feeling the effects of a nightmare.
No!
Billy awakens from the nightmare. Immediately, he gets out of his room and walks to the command center's living area. There, he spots Aisha, sitting in a lounge chair, sipping coffee.
Having trouble going to sleep?
Yeah. How long have you been awake?
I never went to bed. Too much to think about.
I've stopped thinking. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Just okay? You're not going to talk me out of it.
Are you looking for someone to talk you out of it?
No.
Billy sits across from Aisha.
When I go to sleep, that's all I see. Tommy and Kimberly's faces. I feel like I'm going to be haunted by those memories all my life. I already think about Chicago every day. How we couldn't stop that.
I know what you mean. I want to take the chance too. Once Adam and Rocky get up, we can all talk to Bilius.
No, Aisha. It's only going to be me.
What? Why?
If time travel is risky, then I'm the only one who gets affected. If it's a trap, then I'm the only one who suffers. No one else needs to die. I'm going to talk to Bilius right now, before Rocky and Adam can change my mind.
Well, I guess good luck then. But how will we know if it worked?
I have no clue how time travel works, but hopefully you won't know, because hopefully this will all disappear. It will be like the past 2 years never happened.
Mr. Cranston, I may not be your species, but even I require some sleep.
I want to do it. Just me. I want to go back as far back as I can.
Bilius smirks. He pulls out the orb from his things.
If it's just your coin, the most we can go is to yesterday.
I have Tommy and Kimberly's with me too. I took them.
Well, that definitely makes this more useful. Each power coin should increase the orb's abilities. From what my late wife told me, the orb draws on personal memory. Touch the orb, Mr. Cranston, and let's see what appears.
Billy spreads his palm on the orb. From inside the orb ball, he sees his recent memories first, starting with him speaking with Aisha, and then memories from further back. He sees Tommy and Kimberly's death, the attack on Sydney, saying goodbye to Trini, meeting Ninjori on Rutabaga, fighting Bandora in New York City, fighting the Shadow Rangers in Washington, D.C., and ending with the Battle of Chicago.
That's it?
I am afraid that is as far as the orb will allow. I must apologize for my daughter's actions. Had I known her presence with Lord Zedd here and cause such senseless destruction to your planet, I would have told her never to invade. It is a pity we cannot go back further. Another coin may have given us enough energy.
Try mine.
Billy and Vilius look to see Aisha standing in the doorway, holding her yellow ranger coin. She touches the orb, her hand next to Billy's. Aisha's memories get added to the orb screen. They go all the way back to the day of Rita's arrival.
That's it! We go back to this time. Can you stop Rita from invading Earth?
I would definitely do my best to explain to my daughter that an invasion of Earth would not be in her best interest. It would help save her life and the life of my son.
Vilius places his hands on the orb. His memories get added along with Aisha's and Billy's.
What happens now? How do we go back?
I have to recite the incantation. Once I do, we will all wake up in the past. The course of history will be different. No one will remember this present except for the three of us. Are you ready?
Aisha and Billy both nod.
Lavira, Rathgard, Yamfoy, Yad, et Ot Kabel so ext. Take us back to the day of my daughter's arrival.
Everything around them goes white. Then it fades to black. Billy sits up, turning off his alarm.
What? This is...
William, breakfast is ready.
Home. I'm back home. But when?
Billy reaches for his phone. He peers at the date.
This is it! I'm back! The day Rita landed on Earth. But was all of that real, or was it just a dream?
Billy doesn't recognize the number. He picks it up anyway.
Billy?
Aisha? You memorized my number? Oh, thank God! So it was all real then?
Yep. That father of a bitch actually did it. We're in the past now. But do you think he's going to keep his word?
We'll know for sure in about 12 hours. That's when Rita invades in the original timeline. But we need to get ready for the worst.
What can I do? This is before Adam, Rocky, and I met Master Kaku. None of us have our Thunder Coins yet.
Then come with me. In the afternoon, Zordon and Alpha will teleport all of us to the command center. If you're with me, you'll get teleported too. You can help me explain all this to them.
You want me to drive to you? I technically don't even have my learner's permit now.
I'll come to you then. Maybe we can both convince Rocky and Adam to join us too.
Good. I know those two would never believe me otherwise.
Meanwhile, in space, the rundown generational vessel, the Repulsa, approaches Earth's solar system.
Ooh! Mistress Pandora!
What is it, slave?
Forgive me, mistress, but I have something you will wish to see.
Oh, do tell, quickly.
I have detected the power coins. They are coming from the third planet beyond.
What? That cannot be. Have the generals report to me now.
Yes, mistress.
I cannot believe it. After all of our searching, the coins are here on this remote, pathetic little rock.
Pandora, I just received a message.
Yes, it's a chance to get our lives back, General. Do you have enough men for a planetary assault?
Not from you. It was from your father.
What?
Your father. He is advising against an invasion of this planet.
Why?
I think you should talk with him.
Billy runs down the stairs.
Billy, where are you running off to?
Sorry, Dad, I'm running late. Have an early morning study group.
Study group? Billy, haven't you seen the news? There's an alien invasion going on.
What?
Yeah, it's all over the news. They have ships hovering over Washington.
Mr. Cranston increases the volume on the television set.
It is unknown for certain where they are coming from or why they are here, but for now it is clear that we are not alone. Wait, I'm getting a report that one of their ships is gonna land?
No, this isn't supposed to happen for hours.
What are you talking about?
The television screen shows one of the dropships land near Washington, D.C. The ship opens, and out comes the old foes Billy recognizes: Rita, Goldar, Scorpina. Billy is surprised. He becomes even more confused when Rita raises her staff and proudly says,
My name is Rita Bandora, and I come in peace.